ended up on.
And for any of you Star Wars fans out there like me, Rise of Skywalker is on there now, and I just watched it today.
Drink a little bit more, Wyatt.
Oh, look at that! He spilled.
I didn't spill anything. I drank all that shit.
Damn it. So anyway, back to the news. There's going to be a Gotham City spin-off on HBO Max that's going to take place in the same universe as the upcoming The Batman movie.
Fuck!
Yeah. Don't care. DC Comics is releasing 2 one-shot anthology comics this Halloween. Legend of Swamp Thing and The Doomed and the Damned.
I'm with Amy there. I think some religious group got their panties in a bunch. That's what she says. I'm agreeing.
Yeah.
100%. I think that's what it was because, regularly the image of Baphomet was on Sabrina.
Yeah. The Forever Purge hits theaters in 2021.
The Forever Purge?
I think they're running out of ideas. And Halloween Kills is being moved to October of 2021.
Fuck me. Hard. I just like the way he cringes when I say shit. It's just stupid, dude. Why the hell? I mean, a lot of these great movies and great shows that are coming out are being pushed back to 2021 when there's an obvious option for something else. Like we were talking about earlier with when you can have shit streaming and still charge people for it. Like a lot of Redbox. It's like who else does it? Redbox, Voodoo. All these.
There's a couple of them actually. Voodoo is, it's like a.
Any Movie is another one.
What is it?
Any Movie.
And Fandango.
Thank you.
Yep.
You have obvious streaming options when you can obviously just make the movies available for people.
Yeah.
Make them available for 48 hours. You can buy the movie for 48 hours, and you watch the movie as many times as you want, and then let it go. And then it goes away, and you have to pay again to watch it again.
Right.
It just makes sense. Hope they don't push back God's. They already have.
They have next year.
Next year. Yep. I'm butthurt about the Ghostbusters movie. I agree. It's fucking bullshit. I mean, obviously, I get it. Movie theaters can't show these things, but we have drive-ins out there that are just cranking out them, or bringing in money like crazy.
Well, the smart thing to do would be to, like we were, I think, like what we talked about earlier.
I'm gonna let you go ahead and talk. I have to water the plant.
Oh, for crying out loud!
Go ahead.
You broke the seal.
Just do it.
All right, fine. You talked me into it. So yeah, that would be the smart way to do it, because then these movie studios won't be out any money. Then you don't have to deal with the movie theater chains wanting their cut. So yeah, exactly, Mike. I agree. Yeah, I've been dying to see this Godzilla vs. Kong movie, and my youngest son Noah is devastated because he's been wanting to see it. So, frankly, don't expect anything to come out this year. They haven't really been pushing for any kind of release dates until then. So, and there hasn't been really much going on in the horror news. I mean, I've been kind of looking through Bloody Disgusting and seeing if there's anything noteworthy. And like I said, the only stuff that I really felt was even noteworthy is what I was pretty much talking about. So, yeah, I've pretty much decided I'm not going for Netflix or Hulu. I'm just going to stick with Shudder and Disney Plus for right now until something good comes along. You would think animation would be taking advantage. You would think that, but I don't know why they're not jumping on that. So, I don't know. It's one of those big mysteries, I guess. So, I guess all in all, 2020 is one big old dumpster fire. Oh, look who's back. You didn't wash your hands.
Will you shut the fuck up?
No, you shut the fuck up.
I don't know where the hand sanitizer went.
That ain't my problem. It's your house.
Story.
He didn't wash his hands.
No, I went out there to water the plant, and some lady was in her window over there. I'm like, okay.
She get a thrill out of it?
Probably not.
More than a
went back
dumpster
to
fire, agreed.
So what are we talking about?
I was just pretty much saying don't expect any movies to come out this year. And I said that 2020 has been one gigantic dumpster fire.
That's an understatement, my friend.
Yeah. I was just trying to be nice, but fuck that, I guess.
I mean, you know, it's been one thing after another, and between movies and music, music is surging. Movies are not.
And I just watched, what was it? It was an article. Robert De Niro, I'll be lucky if I even make $7.5 million. And that's when I replied with, oh my God, who the hell cares?
No shit. I mean, because, like, $7.5 million, I'll be lucky to make that in my lifetime. You big crybaby. But
yeah,
you think animation would be taking advantage? Yeah, definitely.
That's what I was saying. You'd be surprised. I'm surprised.
I mean, between animation and, like, you know, podcasts, we're here every other week without you know, discrimination, man. We're here just doing our thing to entertain you guys as much as possible during this period of time.
Yep.
We never faltered, never wavered, and we told everybody fuck off, and we're gonna be here just to entertain you guys regardless. So, thank you for all of you checking us out. Dick anus.
COVID dick hands.
Dick hands. COVID dick hands.
Dick
nice.
anus.
Dick anus.
Yeah, I like what Rick said. It's Gotham again, but shittier.
What is it?
That new Gotham City spinoff that's supposed to be on HBO.
Oh yeah.
I've been wanting to check out that Watchmen.
Yeah,
series.
on HBO.
I've been wanting to watch it.
Yeah, and they also have Doom Patrol.
Yeah.
On HBO Plus now.
And now season 2. Rick's saying season 2.
Robert De Niro spreads his butt for Playgirl. That's probably true.
Enter anus. Shut up, Meg.
Okay, so do you have any more news?
No, that was pretty much it.
That's pretty much it?
There wasn't much.
Okay, so well, I guess that's it for movies. Thanks for checking out Josh's horror movie review of
lack thereof.
You gave a review. I just made a joke in between almost everything you said.
Yeah, pretty much.
But anyway, so we got dropped on YouTube, but who cares? Anyway, moving right along. So I guess that means it's time for my shit, right? You guys ready for the death match? I know you are. Go ahead and put a smiley.
Jeff O'Neill is watching.
Yay, Jeff! Thanks for watching. All right.
And Rick spreads his butt cheeks as Mike Huncho.
Oh my God. So, on to the death match.
Oh, for crying out loud, please.
All right. So okay. I didn't do the thing because normally we get dropped when shit happens, but we've already been dropped from one platform tonight. So let's just go ahead and get it on. Right? Get it on. No, we didn't freeze. We're just retarded.
And Jeff says, hey, what's up, guys?
What up, Jeff? So, Jeff, we definitely need to have you on the show because we definitely have something to talk about. But regardless of that, and I'm not going to go ahead and talk about it.
Nope.
We'll talk about it at another time when we can get Jeff on here.
Right.
So, guys, if you have not been watching the podcast before, you've been missing out, but we have lots to talk about. We have a band who's in their fifth, 5. And if you hadn't if you've been watching the podcast before, you know that the 5th match is the Hall of Fame match.
The deciding factor.
The deciding match.
Did they get it?
So, I'm going to jump right into it because I definitely have some stuff I want to talk about on top of this. So, we're going to jump right into it. If you have not watched the podcast before, I scale it on 10 points. I'm going to go ahead and go down the scale. That way you know. Number 1, likable. Is this album likable? Number 2, composition. Is the album well composed? 3, solid vocals. Does the singer have a good solid vocal range? Number 4, longevity. Has this band been around for a while? Number 5, cover art. Is it tattoo worthy? Is it good? Is it good cover art?
While you're doing that, I'm going to go water the plants.
Oh my God, Josh broke the seal. If you haven't watched the podcast before, if you have never watched the podcast before, Josh never gets up to break the seal. Ever. There's a first time for everything, and tonight is that first. So, number 6, face melting guitar. Is the guitarist worthy of melting your face off? I would hope so. Number 7, time test. Will this album stand the test of time? Mosh worthy. Is the album mosh worthy? Will you mosh to this album? Number 9, does it stay metal? I mean, all the way through, front to back. Number 10, notable songs. The scale, when I bring it up, is a scale of notable songs should be at least 4. If you like 4 songs off an album, a good chance is you're going to love the whole album. Ballad of Mike Concho. Nice. And then the bonus points, 3 solid points to make it an uneven 13. Did I like the album? So, Jesus Christ, he's already back. Boy, he's just forced that shit out. Like, solid stream. I'm proud. He just fucking pushed that shit out like he was giving birth. Anyway. No prostate problems with this guy. Anyway. So, start using it more. It's hard to go hold that seal. Skeet. That's funny. Okay, so all right, so Body Count is a 13-point winner. They have been for the last 4 matches, and they're going into this 5th one. 13-point winner. A 13-point winner usually pushes them through to a vote off for all of you guys. So we're gonna get into the Black Dahlia Murder, the brand new album from them called Verminous.
Maybe I pooped it out.
Maybe you pooped it out. It all came out at once.
What the hell was that?
So, Black Dahlia Murder, Verminous. I can't play the music. Make sure you head on over to your favorite streaming website to get the album itself on your whatever you stream music through. Go ahead and check it out if you feel the need after this.
Hey, I was going to say, since he said it, yeah, speaking of that, you might want to get a new fence. Or at least a power washer.
Jesus Christ.
It's like Why is it... Why, is somebody playing a tuba outside? Yeah, B flat.
Okay, so, number 1, is this album likable? If you're a fan of the Black Dahlia Murder, you may think it's likable, but I did not. So it did not get the points for this. Composition. Was it well composed? I gave it half a point because this album was very derivative, just like the last album I did. It really sounds a lot like a lot of their other albums, which is kind of disappointing.
Rick says it's a water balloon from that condom he's still wearing.
Nice.
What in the entire fuck is... Never mind. I don't want to know.
Mike Robinson, pop.
I don't want to know.
Solid vocals. I gave him half a point because I really don't like the lead singer of this band. and not a personal thing. I really don't. I mean, I have bands that I've come across that are just like this. What's the name of that fucking band that I didn't like the lead singer for? Give me a second. I'll get it. Discuss.
Overkill.
Thank you. That's what it was. Overkill. I don't like the lead singer for Overkill. I like the band, but I don't like the lead singer. But anyway, solid vocals. I gave him half a point. Longevity. This band has been around for a while, so the band did get 1 point for this one. Cover art. The cover of this album is stupid. Very stupid.
Stupid.
Yes, it's very stupid. Number 6, Face Melting Guitar. I gave him the point because the guitar on this is fantastic. If you're a fan of death metal that's melodic, this is definitely an album for you.
Trapped. Nobody likes Trapped.
No, not on this show anyway. Number 7, Time Test. Do I think this album will stand the test of time? I do not. I think
Absolutely not.
I think it's very forgettable, is what I think about this album. Moving right along. Moshworthy. Is it Moshworthy? Yeah, you can mosh to this if you want.
I don't think anybody will.
I don't think. Like you said, I don't think anybody will, but you can if you want. I'm
not.
Number 9. Does it stay metal? It does. It stays metal all the way through, so I had to give him the point for that.
Unlike Trapped.
Notable songs. There aren't any. This album sounds like it blends all the way through.
Here we go. Rick says, Men on Metal. Hated it. Two snaps and throw up the horn.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so did I like this album? I think you've already gleaned it from everything I've already said.
Yeah, pretty much.
I did not.
Hey, Wyatt, did you like it?
No! So, this album got a solid 5 points. 5.
God, that's horrible.
That is the worst score of any album I have ever done a deathmatch for.
That's the worst score since when I was in my early 20s and things took a turn.
So, last week I had Municipal Waste, okay?
Oh, Rick and I moshed to Come On Eileen.
Come on, Eileen. Oh, da, 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 da.
No, nothing beats the can dance. That was like, da, 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 yeah.
Anyway, so last week I did Municipal Waste, and I don't know if any of you watched the show. Not last week, 2 weeks ago. But anyway, I don't know if any of you watched the show, but I gave him 7 points. Okay, so that was the worst up until today.
Yeah, Rick says Tracy gets credit for the In Living Color reference.
Nice.
Excellent.
So up until today, that was the worst score until obviously today. So the Black Dahlia murder really shit the bed. And
and we're not talking just shit in the bed. We're talking after a drunken night of tequila and
Taco Bell burritos.
And a chorus line. Yes. That's what it was. And it was hilarious. Come on, girls! Let's show them what we got!
So, like I said, the Black Dahlia murder shit the bed with a solid 5 points.
That was a straight up.
So we're just gonna go ahead
pile of
and
elephant dung.
Move on to the brand new Hall of Famers, 5-time winners, Body Count with their album Carnivore. That album, Isla says we're mentally ill. That's probably true. But anyway,
there's no probably to it.
Okay, so
we are
definitely. So the brand new Hall of Famers, Body Count with their album Carnivore. Go check this album out. If you like a good solid metal album, a thrash metal album, a hardcore album that's all in the same thing.
Got it all.
Go check it out. It's a fantastic freaking album. 13-point winner. It's a great album. Go ahead and check it out. It's a great fucking album. I mean, I don't know what else to say about it because I'm still listening to it. I listened to. I listened to. I couldn't get into it.
I didn't even
at
do
all.
that.
I couldn't get into it at all.
Nope.
So, that having been said, our brand new Hall of Famer, 5-time winner, 5-time champion, Body Count with the album Carnivore. They go into the Hall of Fame with Amon Amarth with their brand new album, their latest album, Berserker. They go into the
Judas
Hall of Fame with
Priest.
Judas Priest with, what was it? I can't remember the name of the album at this point.
This is your
Yeah, I know, right? I went blank. 5-time. 5-time winner. But anyway, Judas Priest, their latest album, you go check it out. It's also good. And Wednesday 13 with their latest album. I can't remember the name of that either.
Anthony Dixon is in the house.
Nice. Welcome, Anthony.
Welcome to the asylum. I saw Black Dahlia Murder live, and I felt like someone shit in their hand and handed it to me.
Nice. Truth.
Maybe they did. I don't know.
Truth.
Bruh.
God, anyway, so
just-
your son says that.
What?
Your son.
Thanks for reminding me.
Bruh.
Shut up!
So, that having been said, guys, I'd like to congratulate Body Count on their Hall of Fame win.
Fucking ain't right, doggy.
I mean, I will make sure I post it on Instagram so Body Count knows that you all gave him the love and we gave him the love. The reason why is a upset over Testament. The upset over Testament was the reason that got them the first championship, and every album that I brought up against them before or after that was a loss. They couldn't. I mean, the albums weren't as good. I had a few really good albums up there that were just fantastic albums, and they just weren't as good as Body Count. So you have to give them the credit where credit's due, because they kicked ass. They kicked ass. That's all there was to it.
Anthony wants to know, what's up, you silly bastards?
We're having a good time. So on to the metal news, guys. No. First, I have to give you the notable songs from that album. Carnivore, the title track for the album.
Posted on Twitter.
Bum Rush, right?
Bum Rush was good.
Ace of Spades, a cover of
Motorhead.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're cut off.
And then who? Me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
What the fuck do you think I was talking to?
Then Critical Beatdown, a fantastic song on the album. These guys just knocked it out of the park with this fucking album. And
Colors.
Yeah, and Colors. Yep. Fantastic.
He does a metal version of Colors.
But like I said, when you have an album, 4 songs that are about the best you're gonna get on an album. If you can find 4 solid songs, it's gonna make you buy the album, and this had 4, if not 5, if not 6, maybe 7 songs on the album that you would buy. So the album is fantastic. You definitely want to check it out. Body Count kicks ass, and they move themselves into the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
The
And Anthony
Hall of Fame.
also wanted to say the last 2 Body Count albums ripped.
Yep.
They did.
They kick ass.
Oh man, do they ever.
So, moving on to the metal news. Let me give you the metal news from last week, because I didn't give you the metal news from last week. If I did give you the metal news, I'm going to make sure you hear it again. Rage Against the Machine re-enters charts amidst unrest. Nobody cares. The petition to replace Robert E. Lee statues with Guar's Odorous Orungus is gaining steam. Is Wyatt on drugs? Normal people don't be acting.
Hey, he just wanted a Pepsi.
Just one Pepsi.
And you wouldn't give it to him.
Yeah.
Just one Pepsi.
Just one Pepsi. That's all I wanted.
That's all he wanted.
Mushroomhead expressed regret over feud with Slipknot. Deservedly.
Wait, Mushroomhead? Oh.
Mushroomhead.
Mushroomhead.
Yeah. They have a new album out. Check it out. It's a good album. Testament guitarist Alex Skolnick's PSA. Wear your fucking mask. All right.
You're like, I fucking said it.
Yeah, I fucking said it. So,
That's right.
Moving on to the news from this week. Apparently, Kirk Hammett was on the shitter at the time he got the call to be in Metallica.
Which pretty much explains why the Black Album On is shit.
I think Kirk Hammett joined
He joined them during
Master of Puppets, wasn't it?
Kirk Hammett? No, he was on Kill 'Em All.
I think
He was in Kill 'Em All.
I think we're gonna have to investigate this because I do believe that
Mike.
I do believe Kill 'Em All was Dave Mustaine, and then Master of Puppets was written, or some of the songs were written by Dave Mustaine,
No,
but Kirk Hammett played.
Ride the Lightning was actually mostly written by Dave Mustaine.
You may be right. Mushroom Cap. Josh and I think you should go somewhere and get help.
No.
Are you trying to call me an alcoholic?
He doesn't go to
I
meetings.
don't go to meetings. Anyway, okay, so
Mushroom Cap and their debut album Baloney Log.
new ancient crab species discovered, and they named
What does
it.
that have to do with metal?
They named it after the band Nightwish.
What of all the bands you could have named that after, they went after Nightwish?
What, you want to name it Mushroom Cap?
It would have made more sense. I wish I had a ninja. Kirk was on Kill 'Em All. Thank you. You went to our schools. You went to our churches. You went to our learning institutional facilities. So how could you say I'm crazy?
Sorry.
Now I'm gonna have to fucking crank that up now.
All right, so Killswitch engages Jesse Leach, thinks that the metal community was too quiet about the murder of George Floyd. Dude. We're the metal community. Actually, me and Josh, we're the metal and the horror community. And we're not racist. So, there you go. You got a problem with that? Move along, my friend. Anyway, moving on to the next piece of information. Judas Priest has announced its rescheduled U.S. Tour dates. Make sure if you're a Judas Priest fan, you go check out their website. You can check out all of their rescheduled tour dates. Make sure you check out the one nearest to you. Big fucking Judas Priest.
We have that's on my bucket list. I have to see Judas Priest.
Two bands I have to see: Judas Priest and Iron Maiden live.
Thank you.
Period. I have to see them
That's
before they're gone.
Mandatory.
Right?
Has to happen.
May not have gotten to see Ozzy live, but I'm seeing Judas Priest and I'm seeing Iron Maiden before they're done.
Oh man.
Got to see Kiss. That was on my bucket list. Thank you, Jeff.
That's one of
Brooks.
those. That's one of those bands that I missed my opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like.
It's not over yet. I think they still have to play the Peoria Civic Center. But that having been said, that is your metal news. Love it or hate it, that's what you get.
But what does Corey Taylor think?
Don't care.
Okay. Me either.
But on to some other metal news that's not in the notebook. Static X just dropped their brand new album.
Pretty good.
It's to give you a little bit of background, since of course Wayne Static is gone.
Not to interrupt you. Mike just said they're supposed to be touring together.
Who? Judas Priest and Iron Maiden?
Yeah.
That's too much for me to handle right now.
I don't think anybody can. I don't think the world could handle that.
No, that's a nuclear bomb that I don't think anybody can handle right now.
I promised myself I wouldn't cry.
I think I'm getting verklempt.
Talk amongst yourselves. The peanut, it's neither a pea nor a nut. Discuss.
But anyway, another metal news, like I said, Static X new album just dropped.
Project Regeneration.
Project Regeneration. It's a collection of songs that were written before Wayne died.
Yeah, he had written them, but
And he did the vocals for him before he died. And
Really?
they retooled the album. They redid the music and all that stuff.
Oh.
And then they finally compiled everything together. And that's what they're touring on right now with Zero or whatever the fuck his name is. The dude
and
that's...
they have not revealed who that really is.
And they have not. Why are you rolling your eyes, Josh? You stop it. Stop it, you. Anyway, Wayne may have passed, but his legacy lives on. Make sure you check out that album. I finally got my favorite band back. I am a happy man. Static X has finally put together an album that brings back the good old days of Wisconsin Death Trip.
Yeah.
Cheers to that. That having been said, there's a lot of great albums that came out within the last week or so. If you're a black metal fan, Karak Angren has just put out a new album. It's fucking great. If you like that melodic black metal, make sure you check that album out. I could totally play with that madness of a show, including Rob's leather wardrobe. Yeah, nice. Okay. But if you're a fan of melodic black metal, make sure you check that out. That's a fantastic album. Lamb of God dropped their new album last week, and they will be on the death match starting next podcast. We'll see who they're up against. I'm thinking Despised Icon, but we'll see.
Another a single dropped. I believe you sent me the link to it.
Gotcha.
Carpenter Brut dropped a cover of the 80s hit Maniac.
And it's
written by
fantastic.
Yeah, it was originally written by Michael Cimbello. And it was originally supposed, since you talked about Maniac, the song itself, the original writing of it, was supposed to be for the movie.
Right?
The lyrics were all completely different, but his agent...
Maniac. Yeah, that one.
But yeah. He had written it for the movie, but it was like different lyrics. But his agent told him, or his manager told him, I don't think that's a good idea. Because the movie was a lot of controversy at the time for what happens. It's so extremely violent. It was very controversial at the time.
Okay, we can talk about Maniac after we get out of this, but yeah, continue talking about the song.
But anyway, I'll get long story short. Carpenter Brut released their cover of it, and it's like an industrial metal combination.
Oh my God, is it good?
Amazing.
Oh my God, is it good? Like,
it
really
is,
good.
It is great.
Slurp, slurp, slurp. Sorry, Rick. I hit that opinion pretty hard about Amazing Bands Live. I agree with Christina. I fucking love Iron Maiden and Judas Priest.
But I do agree with her on this.
It really does taste like Pixie Sticks.
Dixie Chicks? What?
It really does taste like Dixie Chicks.
Sal Bandini, you want to wrestle? Anyway, yeah, that was completely unrelated to what we were talking about. Yeah, they dropped that. You sent me the link to it, and I'm like, oh my God, come on. And then I listened to it, and I went, yes.
It's fucking good, dude.
It's one of those. That's why it's called a hot take. I thought you were going to say that's why they call it a hot lunch. So are we having a Cleveland steamer?
Oh, Jesus Christ, hot lunch. I can't.
Hope I'm Jesus.
We can't talk about that on the show.
The hot lunch.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
It really does taste like chicks with dicks.
Okay, it's just a rumor about Maiden and Priest, but both Ian Hill and Rob Halford want to make it happen. Want to happen? Okay. Kelly has logged on. Hi guys. Hey.
Hello. Still, that is a show I would love to go see. Is Maiden and Priest.
Yeah, no, and on top of that, the Maniac cover is fantastic. Make sure you go check it out. Carpenter Brute.
Cover. They have really.
Dude.
I mean, surprisingly, shocked the hell out of me.
Yeah.
Like, they have like their own their own original music, and it's mostly just like they bring in different people doing vocals.
Right.
And oh man, it's they're one of those bands of the Hampton Steamer. Oh my god, I quit. Done.
Okay, but I'm gonna give you some new releases to check out. We got new releases from Static X, of course, Insuferium, if you're a fan. Let's see here. Dawn of Ashes, a band that me and Josh discovered by accident.
Yeah.
They're an industrial metal band. They have a new album out. Check that out. Cataclysm has a new track that dropped. We got Lamb of God with a new album. Like I said, Karak Angren, it's called Frankensteinia Straten. I don't know what the fuck. It's some German shit, but it's a really good album. I listened to it earlier today. It's fantastic. Machine Head has a new. I'm assuming that's track, but it's
and
Machine
nobody
Head.
cares.
It's called Civil Unrest. Imagine that.
Oh yeah, because I liked it better when Rob Flynn wasn't a whiny little bitch.
Yeah, me too. Dude, remember when fucking was it what was the name of the song 10-Pound Sledge, that was, or
10 Ton Hammer.
10 Ton Hammer, thank you. That was a fucking good album. Or
that's the More Things Change.
Right.
That's the name of the album. The first two albums were fucking great.
Yeah, I mean,
Burn My Eyes and More Things Change, and then it was just like after that they took a complete
except
Cleveland
until
steamer.
the Burning Red came out. That album was fantastic too.
Burning Red was decent.
Right. Well, we used to jam out to it, so don't listen to Josh.
What?
You and me used to jam out to that album in the car. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So Behemoth, they dropped A Forest that in a couple weeks or a couple months. Actually, it was a month ago. I did, but that's beside the point.
That's what I think of. That sounds like Rob Flynn's opinion.
So Behemoth, they did A Forest that's actually not that bad of a track after it grows on you, because me and Mike had this conversation. It wasn't a great song for a while, and I listened to it like 5 or 6 more times, and I'm like, okay, it's not that bad, and now I actually like it.
I'm talking about the new Behemoth.
Ailstorm has a new album out. It's called Curse of the Crystal Coconut.
That just makes me want to listen to it even more.
No shit, right?
Those guys are.
I love Ailstorm.
Can I plug my phone in?
Yeah, go ahead.
What?
What? The last album I reviewed on the last podcast, Havoc V. If you like it, if you like the band, this is not the album for you. Let's see here. Warbringer has a new album out called Weapons of Tomorrow, and of course Verminous by Black Dahlia Murder that just came out. Don't listen to it because it's garbage. Metal Church has a new album out called From the Vault,
and nobody's gonna listen to that.
And
oh my God, it's Elijah Wood on stage.
Right, and August Burns Red has a new album called Guardians. Check that out if you like that band. But otherwise, guys, great. Still great metal coming out amongst COVID, so make sure you enjoy it. The album's still dropping, and make sure you check out that Lamb of God album, because that'll be on the next podcast.
Oh, those guys.
It'll be on the next podcast, I assure you.
Fuck yeah, all of those guys.
So, I just have to find someone else.
I was just watching.
I have to find a lamb for the slaughter.
Right? No pun intended. They have on YouTube, if you ever get a chance, they have what they call quarantine jam sessions.
Ah.
And it's Charlie Benante, Scott Ian, and Danny Lilker. They former members of Danny Lilker. I can't remember what band he was. I think he was in the Obsessed.
Right.
But Scott Ian and Charlie Benante, of course, Anthrax, and they jammed with Randy Blythe.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. They put that on Instagram.
Oh yeah, it is insane. They do They do covers from the band Discharge. So a couple of songs, Doomsday, and I cannot remember what the other one's called. But of course, Randy Blythe being a big fan of punk rock, and yeah, it's like I couldn't believe why people were giving him so much shit for that, because
Metal coming out against COVID is a song we need to write. I agree, Mike. We need to get on that.
Mike, we're talking to you. Metal coming on COVID's back. Still kind of like Kim Kardashian. Oh, you saw our video, didn't you?
Oh my god, dude! I was watching. Okay, so this has nothing to do with metal, but now that he's sitting here talking about coming on something's back, I watched a video the other day.
Oh my god!
No.
I'm listening.
Okay, so if anybody knows who Mia Khalifa is, she's a porn star. Okay, she's suing some of the porn companies that she worked for, because I guess they didn't pay her enough for the videos she was in.
I didn't think anybody ever watched them.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I mean, like, really,
I didn't know who the fuck she was.
You didn't get paid enough, but nobody knows who you are. So who cares? Get over yourself. You're not like Jenna Jameson porn star style. Anyway, moving on, because I don't want to talk about porn.
God. But anyway, no, they do. And then, of course, Charlie did, I can't remember, there were two other musicians, and they jammed with DMC.
Okay.
From
yeah.
Run DMC, and
Nice.
they did The King of Rock.
Nice.
And it fucking jams. Oh, man. I'm at work, and the video pops up, and I'm like, oh, all right, I'm going to check this out. And it starts at, King of Rock. DMC's just fucking flowing with it, man, and I'm just like, I'm bopping my head. I'm like, fuck yeah, that was badass.
That's the great thing about metal these days, is we just don't, metal fans and metal artists, we just.
Oh, okay. Danny Looker was a founding member of Anthrax and was an SOD, Brutal Truth, Nuclear Assault, and many more. Okay, thank you, Mike. I was trying to remember where I knew he was an SOD. I just could not remember if
Do you have a favorite sock?
Yeah, the green one with the hole in it. He's laughing his ass off right now. He's doing this face. I know. That's how well I know Rick. That's how well I know him, because he is fucking laughing his ass off right now. And he's probably looking at Tracy going, "I told you he'd get it."
See, this is my favorite thing right now, is all you Facebook watchers, you're killing it right now, where we have Twitch and YouTube. Actually, we don't have YouTube. We're off on YouTube. And Twitch, we're still live, and nobody has tuned in. So this is why I love Facebook Live, because all of you guys love us. You tune into us every time we have a podcast. Slurp, slurp, slurp.
Slurp, slurp.
Thank you, Rick. It's like I'm playing Madden all over again.
37. Go open the video store.
Dude, he kicks my ass in Madden. I thought I was really good until I played Rick. I'm like, Rick is just like, it has been playing this for fucking years.
Mom! Mom, where's the toilet paper?
That's it. We're done. We're
I'm gonna
doing.
use the sock.
We're moving back
the gray
to.
one with the hole in it.
We're moving back to just the regular screen. Thank you guys for watching the Heavy Metal Death Match. Kick ass for fucking
He stole that question from me.
Kick ass from body count. Thank you.
I'll
Hall
choke
of
you.
Fame.
I'll choke you.
Brand new winner. Brand new Hall of Famer body count next week. And next time we're going to have Lamb of God. Moving back to the main screen, God damn it. All right. We're back to this screen.
It's all sticky.
God damn it.
Could you imagine?
You know what? I'm seriously. I got a bladder of a toddler. I'm gonna let Josh laugh hysterically, so you guys have something to laugh at. I'll be right back.
You got the bladder of an 85-year-old man. No shit. I gotta go to the bathroom. Only you and my grandfather go every 5 minutes.
Been 25.
Oh, the mandible claw. The mandible white claw. So, how's everybody doing? How's the family? Anyone? Oh my God. Anyone? Really? Nothing? So yeah, slurp cough gag. Oh, does that mean you're going to use it as Rick's high? Why am I not surprised? Yeah, so, cheers. Fat and sassy. Thank you. So am I, Mike. Yeah, and we're just waiting. Oh, that was quick. Did you push it all out?
I did.
Get any on you?
I pushed hard. Like I was giving birth.
I was wondering what that sound was.
Believe me, I wasn't screaming because, I have herpes or anything.
Pissing Razors. That's a band I haven't heard in a while.
Oh, no shit.
The band Pissing Razors.
You know what other band I haven't heard from in a while? Acid Bath.
I was just listening to them the other day.
No shit.
When the kite string pops.
Nice. So, thanks guys for tuning in. I definitely wanted to say thank you. Obviously, we have new shit going on, and not everything's working great. But you know what? We're still here.
Yep.
And we still love you guys. So, Josh is playing with his dreidel.
You
Sturdy
don't
six
have
months.
herpes.
I wish everything on
Herpes?
here was caught up into what you were saying.
I didn't want them to know I was going to do this, so I just told them I had a case of the herpes.
So yeah, I've been drinking quite a bit today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Greatest bottle opener ever. 50 cal bullet. Anyway, so if you guys have anything you question, we'll
Make a comment.
yeah, we'll make sure that we comment back. Thanks for again, because we are at, whether Facebook Live likes to admit it or not, we are the most viewer interactive podcast there is. And if you don't like that, then just shut it. Facebook sucks. Yeah. Anyway, so we got dropped on YouTube. That's funny.
Yeah. Hilarious.
We're still live on Twitch and nobody's watching. So that, one way or another, we'll figure this out. Anyway, so like I said earlier, I watched yesterday. I watched
Your life unfold right before your eyes.
Sleepaway Camp. I watched.
Oh my God! Yeah. Okay. Let's
talk about Sleepaway Camp.
Let's talk. Well, some of these movies, like I said,
that tastes like beer. Sorry.
Oh, it doesn't taste all fruity.
Going right.
So Yeah, Sleepaway Camp. Let's talk about Sleepaway Camp.
Let's talk about let's talk about Sleepaway Camp.
Okay, what would